Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, and it is March 26th. Another day in paradise in beautiful Las Vegas. Well, we're still hot on the market, of course. We've done 10,453 sales this year compared to last year. We are, about 1,600 ahead. And we closed 125 homes yesterday, and we listed 118. So we are still in that negative territory, but that's okay. We are going to be fine. And today I want to talk about, I have a class today, cybersecurity. And this actually qualifies, for the biennial, the triennial. I mean, Jimmy always has to correct me, and he's not here today with me. So anyway, it qualifies. Our classes, this ethics qualifies. So just so you know, and we do have it every month. And our class, when we first started it, our classes were, huge, and now they're getting more down to normal size. And I haven't looked today, but I think this might be our smallest class yet for cybersecurity. And I just want to let everybody know that Kane and I talked about it, and we thought, well, this is one class that we teach every month, and maybe we shouldn't. However, because it's so important, we're going to continue to teach it every month, and hopefully y'all will get on the bandwagon and take it. It is very important, and Jack Limberg is a student of cybersecurity, and he really knows his stuff. So anyway, let's talk about Facebook today. And so we want to focus on 5. And we want to also say that address less is better. Hold on just a second. Yes, hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Good to see you. So focus on 5. So you need to connect with 5 past clients and every day, and connect with 5 current prospects every day. Connect with 5 friends every day, and connect with 5 seller prospects every day. So how do you get seller prospects? Well, if you have a farm and you have you have a listing, or someone has a listing in that farm, in that neighborhood, what you can do is, hopefully you have a farm list from your title company. So you can actually go on Facebook and look up some of those people, and maybe make a comment, invite them to be your friend or something. So you can find ways to get seller prospects through your personal page. And if you take my class next month, which is April the 8th, I believe, and the 12th, it's a 2-day class, 4 hours each day. We go into how you actually target specifically your neighborhood to get them to maybe download your seller's guide, or download the market report, the market research for their neighborhood, things like that. And we'll learn that next month. So when I say seller prospects with a question mark, that's why. Now, when you do these comments, and I like you to share and comment and do direct messages and things like that. So let's talk about meaningful. So meaningful on Facebook is a minimum of 4 words, everybody. So it's not cool just to say congrats, great view, wow, looks delicious. No, you need to have a minimum of 4 words. And I say 4 works. Oh, well, speed, huh? Well, it's there. 4 words is what it should say. Anyway, so you would say, congratulations, Jimmy, you hit a home run. Yes, yeah, not just congrats, okay? And so you're saying that to a post that they posted, right? Or something on their page. And it's not always in your feed. You sometimes have to go to their pages and say that. Look at their pages, look at 5 people's and see what they're up to, and comment on their page. And you can say, "Oh my goodness, what a beautiful cake! I know that Rebecca Link and her husband, they make the best food. And I commented on them and said, you should open a restaurant. It looks so delicious. And she goes, been there, done that, you know. And I just, after seeing so much of her food that she posted, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great. You know, everything looks beautiful, everything looks tasty. And so I said, you should open a restaurant, right? That's a thoughtful, meaningful comment. So, you know, spend a few minutes maybe looking at what people are posting on their personal page, not just what comes into your news feed. And it's easier for me to do that on my computer. So I would suggest that maybe you log into your Facebook on your computer to do some of this. And then you might say, Jimmy, check out what's happening in your neighborhood with my market research. Click here. Yeah. And then you can just put, you know, like the search page. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Not sure who that is, but good morning. Facebook is hiding you. So anyway, so you might want to say, click here. And then you just put the address of your search page on your website, because you want to try to get people off of, oh, Jimmy's here. Oh my gosh. Making my day. Making my day. Hold on. Where'd he go? Gotta find him. There he is. Here he comes. Hello.
Good morning.
What was it? Superman? What was that old Superman phrase that people used to say?
Well, Mighty Mouse used to say, here I am to save the day. Mighty Mouse used to say that. Here I am to save the day. That means that Mighty Mouse is on the way.
Yeah, here you are. Here you are. So we're going over Facebook, Jimmy, and the things that people need to focus on. And we have our crew with us. We've got Frank, and we've got Leslie, and we have Karen. Our fans are here. And so whenever you, we're talking about whenever you comment, you need, or do direct messages, you need to do more than 4 words. And it needs to be thoughtful and meaningful, because relationships are built with small interactions over the course of time. And so if you, and when I, even just creating this slide this morning didn't take me more than 5 minutes. So I know that if you go on people's personal page and kind of get a view of what they're doing, Jimmy. And I was saying that Rebecca Link is one of my friends and fans and our fans, and she comes to our classes. And if you look at her personal page, oh my gosh, she's always taking pictures of this wonderful food that they're preparing, right? And so I made a comment. I said, oh my goodness, you should open a restaurant. It looks so delicious. To which she replied, oh my goodness, we used to have a restaurant. Mm. You know, that's a meaningful comment, because it provided engagement between us.
Right.
So, yeah. So, and, you know, everybody is posting something. Frank, I mean, you went down, you know, you post things about where you and your wife eat or where you go. And if you spend a moment to kind of digest the post that people make, then you can say something meaningful, which is really important. And I was just saying, and I'll repeat myself, maybe I might go on your site, on your personal page, and say, Jimmy, check out what's happening in your neighborhood with my market research. Click here, and then, you know, have the market research ready for them to get. Okay, and so those things, you know, start creating engagement. And the 5, 5, 5, and 5 is 7,300 engagements over the year. And you don't want them just to be things that are not meaningful. And we have another friend here joining us, but I can't. Charla, sunshine, Charla.
So let me do the math here, Ruthie. If there was 7,300 things per year that I connected with somebody, and even only 1%, ended up doing business with me as a result of that, that would be 73 deals.
Wow.
That's 6 deals a month plus. So more than 6 deals a month. If you're not doing 6 deals a month plus, what do you think? 4 hours a day we'd spend on this 5, 5, 5, and 5, 4 hours a day?
20 minutes.
Oh, okay. So it's 20 minutes for 6 deals a month.
I love your math. I love it. I love it. And as you know, Jimmy, tomorrow you're teaching the buyer brokers class. And I advertised that out this morning to all the agents, because if you don't understand buyer brokerage, and you don't understand how to write the offer to get the deal done, and you don't understand how to engage with the selling agent, and if you don't know how to manage your buyer's expectations, you need to learn how. Let's put it like that. You need to start. Start today, not one day, but today.
Well, and there's definitely things in this class that haven't been in our buyer brokerage class before. There's parts in this that are totally a response to the market that we're in and what we're dealing with right now. I promise you this is true. I had an agent call me yesterday. They called a listing broker. They said, can I present my own offer? And he said, it's a violation of the code of ethics and a violation of the duties that I owe my client. No, just send us the offer, which is totally wrong. And she called me. She said, am I violating the code of ethics by asking to present my own offer? I said, no, you're not. I said, you know what? Show up at the class on Friday. Show up at the class. I'm going to break out the MLS rules and regulations, the Nevada Law and Reference Guide. We're going to give you pieces that when you call another agent and say, look, I have an offer in your property. I know you already know the MLS rules, but my buyer knows the rules too. And they've asked me to be present when your offer is presented. I don't have the right to tell you when. You tell me when and where, and I'll be there. I want to present my own offer.
Yeah.
You have that right, unless they have it in writing from their seller. And they're probably not going to have that. So if they're breaking the rules and you really want your buyer to get the property, you got to take every strategy possible without being confrontational, without aggravating them, without, making yourself 2 steps back. And that's why you have to have that conversation, like you said, with your buyer. Here's the buyer's expectation. Mr. Buyer, there's 2 ways for us to play this. I can just send the offer in, or I can take the risk of aggravating the other agent and presenting it myself. Either way, there's a risk. If I just send it in, we might not even know what's going on. But if I aggravate the other agent, we might get lost because, there's another offer equal to ours. And they like the other guy better because he's just making it easy for them, just emailing them the offer. What do you want me to do, Mr. Buyer? But I know that we only have a certain amount of time, but I want to talk about Buffini for just a minute, because you played a Buffini clip the other day, and he said some stuff that I've never heard before. The guy's always coming up with new statistics. I trust his data empirically. I just think he's so sharp. And I told a couple agents this morning, are you going to go to the Buffini training? Oh, I don't think so. I said, look, I don't get anything out of this. I want you to go to the Buffini training. It's the best training there is. You're new. If you're new and you want to get the fast track, go to this training. And I started thinking about it. Ruthie, you told me you do this show to help agents get better.
I do.
Well, isn't that why we're giving Buffini?
That is.
We don't make any money on it, but for me to say I don't get anything out of it is a mistake, because I do get something out of it. I get better agents. I get better professionals. I get, no matter whether they're with your company or my company or any other company, we get better realtors. So I'm getting something out of this besides working on my own skills.
Yes. And you and I always learn, and we learn from the students. They learn from us. It's such a synergistic, Buffini's he creates synergy between us and between him and between the students. And it carries down to their daily routines and how they craft their business. And I love that. I love that because, I'm a routine person. And when I apply routines in my life, I win. It just has happened. I'm here to tell you. And I'm almost 3/4 of a century old. When I apply routines to my life, I win. And everybody around me wins. And would you say that's true for you too?
I don't think you can succeed in business without having systems and routines and habits and things that are effective. That's part of operating a business. You have to have business systems. And you said that we get inspired and the students inspire each other. I mean, Annetta comes in and says, I wrote 100 notes last week. And I'm thinking I'm doing good with 20. Maybe I better up my game a little bit just because I don't want her to beat me out. So sometimes it's just, I want to win or whatever, but they inspire each other. So to take this class online, that's a mistake. Everybody wants accountability until they get it. And this is not a short class. It's 20 weeks. Are we doing 1 to 3? Is that what we're doing on Fridays?
1 to 3 every Friday.
Yeah, for 20 weeks.
Yeah, that's a commitment. That's a commitment to improving your business and improving your skill level and improving how you engage with people. It's all over the board. I mean, it hits so many parts, the tactics and strategies of systems.
Well,
And if you apply them, and if you go for 20 weeks, how long does it take to create a habit?
that's the point. That's so you just said exactly what I was thinking. That's long enough to develop the systems and the habits to say, okay, I know the systems, I'm doing the systems, I'm repeating the systems, and I'm going enough that I can maybe build a habit of this and actually have it be a routine or habit or system that I'm doing even after Buffini's over. That's what it's for.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And here's a fan of yours.
Thanks, whoever that is.
And I have to tell you, Jimmy, when I read that, it says, Jimmy, love your class. It's not just what you teach, you have class.
Oh, thank you. That's likewise. I ditto to you too. That's why you do the show every day. I mean, just to help people.
Yeah, that's what we try to do. But I'm with you. And I want to say hi to I want to say hi to Bill Johnson. One of my favorites. I just love Bill. And Karen Cachero just finished her 100 Days to Greatness. Wow, congratulations. And Karen, I'm anxious as time goes on to know the results and how many people actually are going to employ what they learned. And probably most of them will. If they went for 100 days, which is 20 weeks, they probably already have the habits in place and the systems in place to change their whole business. It changes your whole business. And people that are coached by Buffini, the average realtor makes $36,000, but when you're coached by Buffini, and I call this coaching, Jimmy,
Yes,
as
it is.
well
It
as
is.
the weekly coaching or whatever else he does, they make 10 times. They make over 300,000 a year. Now, of course, that depends on your price point, but my goodness, who doesn't want to even strive for that? And he talks about the legends. He has his legends. His legends are people who go on live video and give testimonials about how applying the systems and tactics and strategies of Buffini, how they exceeded their own expectations and did make over 300,000 a year. It can be done.
A lot of people are doing it.
A lot of
I would
people
love
are
to have lunch with Karen next week and find out what her big takeaways were as the facilitator, because she has a whole class of people running around there and she's watching what they're doing. I would love to have lunch with her next week with you and I, and maybe just pick her brain for what the biggest aha moments for her as a facilitator were, what she saw.
Absolutely. I think that we'd be just foolish not to do that. And I know Karen, she's such a giving person. Karen would love to help us too. And, in the scheme of things, in the scheme of, what's going on with the market and how different this market is and the challenges that it presents. And it's hectic. That's my word for it. It's hectic. I think people need to become more of a community here, and with the producers. And I hope that we can accomplish that throughout this year, Jimmy.
Cool.
Is just community of agents that really want to go above and beyond and improve their skills, improve their social media, improve their systems, and get better at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts?
We need to write down a couple of mission statements like that. You and I need to sit together for a cup of coffee or a 5 o'clock happy hour one night and put those thoughts on paper, because yes, that is what we aspire to, but to put it down on a piece of paper and say, you know what, Buffini's mission is to impact and improve the lives of their people. And he says, we want to double their time off and triple their money, triple their income and double their time off. Well, that's pretty clear. Triple their income and double their time off. That's pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
So,
And I heard his podcast last week. He said you need a backbone, you need a wishbone, and I can't remember the third bone. What's the
I don't
third
know.
bone?
I haven't heard that one before. He's always got new stuff.
I know.
Always.
It just evaporated from my brain. You need a backbone, a wishbone. And a funny bone.
Ah,
Okay.
there you go.
It came through.
Yay!
Funny bone. I was going down a different road there with my mind. He guessed. That was a good guess. You need a backbone. You need a wishbone and a funny bone. And the wishbone is your dreams. And you want and the Irish take a chicken bone. Have you ever done that, Jimmy? And you
Yep.
pull it
Yep.
apart, and whoever
Yep.
gets the biggest part of the wishbone gets their dream to come true.
Yep.
Well, Buffini says your dream should be to improve your business. Yeah, Becky says, funny bone, thank you. Oh, I love this. Yeah, so that's good. And real estate's not an easy business, so you do need a backbone, and you do need to have dreams, and you do need to keep your sense of humor. And Jimmy, I swear, people love your sense of humor in class, and your jokes and the things. Just your delivery is just entertaining.
Thanks.
And I can't say enough about it. And good morning. So, well, we're going to go do cybersecurity today. What do you have to say, Jimmy? Talk for a couple seconds, because I'm already trying to get my act. Oh, wait, so I'm considering teaching in the evening for agents who are working full-time jobs. Wow, that's a great, Karen, you're awesome. That's fantastic. That is really fantastic, because it really, that would, for agents who are working part-time, by the end of those 100 days, they'll be working full-time. Jimmy, do you remember when we used to teach this 100 Days to Greatness, the old class?
Mm-hmm.
The goal was that by the end of the 100 days, the 20 weeks, everybody would have at least done 8 deals. And do you know, it always came out that way.
I think that there's 2 questions. Do I know how, and do I really want to? Well, if you don't know how, Buffini shows you how. And if you're spending the money to go to this class, you do really want to. Your commitment's level's there. So you're getting together a group of people, as you already said, they're synergistic. They all want to. That's why they paid the money. They all want to. And this shows them how. People do things because they know how and they want to, or they don't do them because they don't know how or they don't want to. If you're coming to this class, you're surrounding yourself with people who want to, and they've evidenced it by writing a check. Here, my money's where my mouth is. Mm-hmm. So that's part of the power of being in this kind of group. It's a small group of people, but it's the group of people you want to be around.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. And now the social distancing has relaxed a little bit. So I think that we can have even more people in our class. So yeah, hopefully we can fill it up to COVID capacity.
Well, this is what I'm going to exhort my agents. If you're not making $100,000 at least, then you need the class. Oh, I'm doing okay. What'd you make? 62. That's not okay. No. That you pay your taxes, you pay your business expenses, you're ending up with 30 grand maybe. That's not okay. You can't plan vacations. You can't retire on that. That's not okay. If you're not making at least 100,000, you need to come to the class.
Well, exactly. And even if, like you just said, even if you're making 100,000, 30% goes for expenses, 30% mm-hmm. goes to the government, and that leaves you with 30,000 for the year. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the average agent. I mean, you need to up the game. I think even higher than 100,000.
Let's start there. Let's start at 100.
We'll start
at 100. Let's get 100 first, then we'll go from there.
Okay. Jimmy, do you have any of your jokes for today? I need a joke.
Well, this bartender's at this bar, and it's kind of slow, and this gorilla comes in, and he looks over this gorilla, and the gorilla's got shoes on, so and the gorilla puts a $20 bill on the bar, and he says, I'll have a daiquiri. And the bartender thinks, God, really? But it's $20. So he makes him a daiquiri. He brings a daiquiri over, sets it down. He goes back to the other end of the bar. He's cleaning glasses and whatever. I don't know, a few minutes later, the gorilla says, you know what? Puts another $20 bill on the bar. He says, I'll have another daiquiri. And the guy says, okay. He gives him another daiquiri. He takes the $20. And so the bartender gets curious, and he comes down to the end of the bar, and he says, he says, we don't get too many gorillas in here. And the gorilla says, well, at $20 a daiquiri, I'm not surprised.
Oh, that's a great way to end the show for today. And Jimmy, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be teaching.
So, yeah.
We'll be teaching buyer brokerage. You'll be here.
I'll be there.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
you'll
you'll
be
see me
here.
at this show and then at Buy Brokerage. Yes.
Okay, and then we're going to talk more about Facebook too.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to start on our Facebook. We got about 5 days of Facebook the next several days. So tomorrow will be Facebook day number 2.
And
See y'all.
Buffini starts a week from tomorrow.
Yes.
So it's not time to think about it. It's time to get your money up, get your package. It starts a week from tomorrow. Psst, don't wait.
And where do they go to sign up? I'm going to show them right here. Where to go? Here.
Yeah,
It's Vegas.
Too late to think about it now. No more thinking. Put the money up, get your package, get ready to come to class. It's a week from tomorrow.
Right. Exactly. Love everybody. Hope to see you soon. And thank you for joining us today. And always would love a like or a comment.